I'm just packing up right now. I thought it was gonna be a good day, but it did not end up to be a day that I would want to pay an extra $74 for. So I'm just packing up to go back to Auckland. But yesterday I got in, and I was planning to be here a little earlier than I did. But I got here just in time for sunset and took this thing out for a little spin. I took this camera out for the first round, and I got a little too confident. I swapped this camera for my phone the second round, and I fell into the water. Turns out, iPhone 13 Pro Max is not waterproof. It was okay after it fell into the water yesterday, but I guess the camera is extremely fucked. And now this morning it just refused to stay on for longer than 30 seconds. So yeah, I guess that's another thing that I need to go back to Auckland to fix. By fixing, I mean get a new phone. So that's looking great for me being unemployed and all. I mean, I was planned for this whole year to not have any income, so I saved up for an entire year just to be here. But now I'm at the end of it, and the savings a little it's running not. It hasn't been depleted yet, but I would say that it's at a level where I'm starting to feel uncomfortable. So I think right now the game plan for after I go back is to literally get any job. Yeah. Literally get any job that I can find. Well, it has to happen now, unfortunately. But it's not like me giving up on the industry. It's actually the complete opposite. Me getting any job I can find is so I can replenish my resource and keep going at it again and again until things are looking better. I don't know. I feel like the last thing I need right now is to fell out again. The last thing I need right now is to feeling stressed. So I need to do anything I can to not feeling that I'm under any amount of pressure. I mean, I guess a little bit of pressure is okay, but just not like an enormous amount where I'm paralyzed. Oh, fuck, why are you doing this? Because if I'm feeling that kind of stress, I would not be able to make the best choices. Or have the same outlook, which I find is to be precious. So yeah, I mean New Zealand, and people come here all the time to do farm work, and they seem happy enough. Maybe I'll give that a shot. For the past year and a half in New Zealand, I've only worked combined, I would say maybe 8 months. So only half of the time I've been here in New Zealand, I was gainfully employed. So yeah, at times it was really hard to get over. But I tell myself that I will find another career that is more stable and has more money. So far, I have not been able to do that. Turns out, any career, since I already spent this much time in 3D, in VFX, it's kind of hard to immediately find another career overnight that will match this. I guess it was fun doing 3D work, because it was all problem solving. And now I think of it, being on a trip like this, it's also me paying money to problem solve, me inventing problems that I would have never have to face if I just stay home and come out here and deal with the problems that will inevitably arise. It's like this. It's like this on this camping trip. I mean, it wasn't intentionally originally be a camping trip. It was just me going to Wellington Animation Film Festival. But I made a camping trip out of it, which I'm very happy about. So I keep telling myself that God has a plan for me. I just gotta believe that there's a plan for me, and all this will make sense in due course. By God, I don't mean the God of Abraham. I mean any God of any religion. I mean, I'm not a Christian myself, but I did went to Catholic school. But I was born in China, so I'm very much a pagan at heart. But still, I can't find any other word that is more appropriate than God. That because right now faith is all we have left to keep us going. Faith and hope. In due course, it will all make sense. Coming back from Wellington, coming back from the Animation Film Festival, I feel like it's good for me to get out and then re-engage with the community, no matter which state of unemployment I'm on. Yeah, it's especially talking to all the students and people are just graduating or working on their thesis short film, and the amount of passion they have. I know it sounds cheesy, but like I'm going to put it in another word that is not passion. Like the amount of bliss that they have working on those short films, and I just talking to people about 3D, VFX, animation in general. Yeah, it feels. I mean, the whole reason why I got into this because I wanted to make my own short film or whatever to begin with. Somewhere along the line, that got lost. And I sort of gave up on that idea of me ever making anything of my own. And I was okay with being just an employee, making other people's stuff. Well, I guess that wasn't what I got into the industry for. And in my heart, I feel like I still needed to do that. Otherwise, the artwork will eventually resurface, regret. Which, yeah, that was what I'm most scared of, is regretting anything. If I get to find like a farm job or like a construction job or anything like that, I will still be able to do whatever I want after work. Or I don't even need to go in every day. I just need to make enough to not have to withdraw from my savings anymore. And so I can keep doing that. I still have no idea what I will make yet. Well, I mean, updating Instagram certainly helps for me to get my head around, like organize my thoughts a little bit more. Yeah, I guess it takes time. It takes time. Or it doesn't, or it really doesn't. So I can literally go home and make a short film right now. It doesn't have to be good. All it has to do is to exist. So I can't think of it as really hard or really time consuming. Otherwise, it would just literally never happen. I read from this book, Beginning of Infinity. For as long as you're alive, there are always going to be problems. The only state where a problem will no longer exist is death. And I don't want to die, so I guess I will keep solving problems. It'll keep coming up. I'll keep dealing with them. That's the only way to move forward because I very much like being alive. Thank you very much. So I'm sure I'll be back in 5 minutes, but I really gotta leave this campsite. So otherwise they're gonna charge me another day. So it's like 3.5 hours away from Auckland. And I'm planning to stop every hour because I can't deal with the long drive. After all that running around, I'm still at South Pole. But this thing I got last year is pretty awesome. I took it underwater for the first time. So this whole trip is very, very worth it. I've only been swimming in the ocean here before, but it's nice to swim in a freshwater lake for a change, because the water doesn't taste like shit in my mouth, and it felt like I was swimming in those supermarket bottled up spring water. So I would definitely recommend doing that here. Can't help but feeling that New Zealand is all pretty awesome while I was in the water. So calm, so chill. It's not crowded. Life is good. Yeah. I mean, I tell myself that, but any day above ground is a good day. Now it's time to head back. Just got back home. I think I talk way better when I'm doing something else. So I'm just gonna put the dishes away while I'm talking. So since my phone was broken at Lake Taupo, I had to drive home without a GPS the whole way from Lake Taupo back to Auckland, and had to rely on road signs and all that, and local radios like the good old days. I felt like, am I getting my citizenship now or what? It felt very local, and I just realized that listening to local radio was the first time I ever had the full Kiwi experience. Because if I was driving before, I would listen to podcasts, I would listen to music are not made here. But listening to the local radio, listening to their jokes, their stories, and the Kiwi accent, I felt like that was an experience. And I was practicing the New Zealand accent the whole way back, just to keep myself awake. And that was a good activity, I would say. A few more of that, I would nail the Kiwi accent down, I'm sure. But all in all, I would say I accomplished all the objectives I set out before the trip. I wanted to film something while I was in the networking event, which I did. I wanted to film more content for the Instagram page, which I did. I got like 120 gigabytes of footage, so I was really happy with that. From here on, I will need to apply to literally any job, like I said before, which I'm ready. Yeah, it's time for that. I have not been very serious about looking for work, but now it's time. Well, this is my first vlog, so it does look a lot harder than watching other people's vlog before, because talking into camera is weird. I'm more used to writing things out and reading it out. Like doing things impromptu in front of a camera. This is a new experience for me. So I'm sure I'll get better at it, because I'm planning to do a lot more of these. Well, bye for now. I will see you at the next one.